Hello, world! We're going back to school for the third time this year. But before everyone starts screaming and pulling their hair out, don't worry, we didn't drop out. It's just this time we're going to university because Discover University came out last week, peeps. But before we can go back to school, we need a university student. So we're gonna create a student. She will most likely appear in the future in our main story. But before we dive deeper into the CAS, we want to address something first. If you've seen our last video, we said that we would be making another skit and that it would be out soon. Unfortunately, we realized it wouldn't meet deadline, so we delayed it to next year. However, there is still more stories in the works. We could have made it, but it wouldn't have met a certain deadline, and also, we'd rather focus on our next one. We will talk about a new one in the next video. Of course, don't expect much as usual. Anyways, we apologize that we let you down. The animations took longer than expected. Animations can really be a killer. For those of you peeps that are seeing our Sulani Beach Bar build, and yes, you will also have noticed that it didn't appear in our last story. Anyways, realizing that it's a separate story, or that we are liars, but let's go with the former. Then you know we have a story that's going to take place on an island, which we're going to call the island story from now on. But the island story isn't going to be its final name, it's just a placeholder name to separate this story from the other ones we have in progress. So we plan to release the island story this month, but unfortunately, it's going to be delayed to next year, along with episode 5 of Sydney's story. Sorry peeps! We just feel it needs more time for us to be completely satisfied with it. So we'll be working on it overtime, or when we get this year's stuff done early. But don't worry peeps, we're still going to be uploading stories from here until when the island story comes out. Lots of stories. If all goes according to plan, we should have a story out before the end of the year, and more unannounced stories for 2020. Back to the sim. So yes, she will appear in our main story. You know, the one that's currently about Sydney? No? And her little cat Nacho? Yeah, that's the one. But you won't see her immediately when we go back. She's a college student, of course. She doesn't know what she is going to major at the moment, but she does know that she is looking forward to making some friends and memories, as well as graduating college. Oh, and she loves electronic dance music and going to parties and raves. So you're probably wondering how this is going to turn out. Well... So did you peeps try the Discover University pack yet? What did you think about it? I like how our SimFam can finally ride bikes again, instead of just traveling on foot. And also being able to have roommates is a pretty cool feature. I know it was already a feature in the past Sims games, but it also reminds me of the herbs, Sims in the City games. Which, speaking of herbs, do you guys remember herbs? No? Just me? Okay. So what are the coolest activities you can do in this pack? And would you guys have liked to see American football in this game? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And can't wait to see all the awesome custom content creators are going to make with the pack items for Sims, like hair and clothes. Oh yeah, and for those of you that played Discover University, which school did you attend? Please do let us know. And what were some of your favorite activities? We don't get to play as much because we're busy making stories for you. Well, that's about it for me. Hope you guys like how the sim turned out. So yeah, until next time, have an awesome weekend everyone. Enjoy the rest of CAS. Stay awesome, and let's be radiant together. If you made it here and enjoyed this video, feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell notification for more content. Thanks for watching!